Okay, so I ain't been on for a while because I'm not funny, I guess. So let's do something serious, so cool, seriously and political. Okay. Again, regardless what side you're on, we have the right to vote because it's a free country, and we have the right to pick who we want. It's a free country. Questioning the voting system is it's one of the worst things that we could do. Okay, because it's one of the things that's done by honor. Now, a lot of people don't understand the word honor. Okay. If you ever put on a military uniform, you understand honor because in my day, when I went in the military, we didn't have to go in. We enlisted. We volunteered. We went in. We wanted to serve our country. We had nowhere else to go but. We knew we're going to do something and we wanted to do our part. Yes, we got a paycheck. But for everybody, and that goes for all the fucking basketball players and doesn't want to, it's not our American flag. We're not standing for the national anthem. Instead of looking at why you're not standing for the national anthem, look for why you should stand for the national anthem. Why you should respect our flag. Okay? The flag stood over a battle when they raised the Star Spangled Banner. Okay? There was a gun battle in the water, and the fort stood, and the flag was still up. It symbolized we didn't die, we didn't give up, we didn't slip off like cowards in the night. We stood our ground, we took our ass kicking, and we're still here. Fuck you. That's what it is. Okay? Every war you see, unfortunately, wars, battles, like Iwo Jima. Do any of you kids know? There's people out there protesting, burning our fucking flag. It doesn't even know what that island is in the Pacific. So many young men lost their lives. Island to island, trying to take back Japan, or take Japan away out of those islands. Japan bombed Pearl Harbor for all you people that like to protest but don't know shit about history. Japan bombed Pearl Harbor back and brought us into the war, and that's how we got into World War II. Well, instead of being a bunch of pussies and turning the other cheek and saying we don't want to start nothing, no. And people like me, people like Tyler, people like Donnie, people like Kevin Britton, people like Rick, those guys are heroes because they got in there and they got it done. Was there a draft? Yeah, but it was honor. They killed a bunch of our troops. Now we're going to kick their ass. Back in our days, we kicked somebody's ass if they attacked us. I don't know if any of you tree-hugging people that think they can trespass on other people's hard-earned property to go protest. Now remember, everybody, if you get pulled over, you're on your way to protest against a bunch of liberals that are for defunding the police. Okay? You're going to protest against defunding the police if you get pulled over. You're on your way to protest because you can trespass and get that dropped in the city of St. Louis if you're on the way to a protest, okay? Now, if you try to protect your home, that's crime, okay? Anyway, back to the American flag. The American flag symbolizes people that won't quit, people with honor and courage. If you do back to my bombing of Pearl Harbor, we retaliated. And I hope most of you people know this, but my former boss says to me, and I said, when somebody yells at me, I yell back. And he goes, well, you have an anger issue. And I go, well, no, that's the way I was raised. He goes, well, I'm sorry you were raised that way. This man must have had a fucking vagina. I go, are you kidding me? Raised this way? Do you piss at a urinal? I was raised that you stood up for stuff, and I was in the military, and we were taught to stand up for your country. Stand up for your country, and you would die for our country. We put our lives on the line every day. And we said, fuck it. You have us. You own us. Yeah, we went to work like normal Joes, but sometimes we had to mount up a little bit. Our job was more dangerous. Not any better than anybody else's, not any worse. We did our job. But we did it knowing it could put us in a situation where we never see our kids again. Every day. Just like police officers. There's good cops, there's bad cops. I don't want to hear the bullshit. Frankly, if you don't do anything to get pulled over, you ain't got to worry about them kicking your ass. How about that? And you know what? If I'm fucking up and I try to run, I expect my ass to be kicked so I don't do it again. Teach me a lesson. Anyway, back to my original. Doolittle. They flew these bombers, the little twin prop, or twin, but they were good bombers. And that was back in the day, those were our long-term bombers, okay? They took off from an aircraft carrier. They could only hold enough gas to hit the mainland of Japan and maybe to the coast of China. Half of China was in Japanese territory, half of it was in Chinese territory. People, this was a one-way fucking trip. Okay? There wasn't a flight plan for how we get back to the carrier. No, it was if we can hit the coast of Asia, hopefully, maybe we won't get captured by the Japanese and be prisoner of war and tortured for the rest of our lives. Or I mean, we're going to die. I'd rather die than be captured. These gentlemen were on a one-way trip, and you know why? For the honor of their fucking country. For the right to do that for their fucking country. Okay? That's why. So next time you kids want to grab a fucking flag and you burn it, or you think it's okay to kneel for the national anthem, just remember why people stand for the national anthem. Because people that die on their feet are better than anyone that lives on their knees. Let me say that again. It's better to die on your feet than to live on your knees. Think about it. All right, be good to each other and be peaceful. Thanks.